Cool. All right. This actually seems to work. Is it time for part 2? I think it is. I did the right part 1 in the first video after all, so that does imply that there's gonna be a part 2. Guess I shouldn't disappoint myself or whoever watches this. Let's go. Last time I played, I killed the village, died a few times, but the dynamic difficulty system was a real bro. Allowed me to actually complete it. That was great. Not that there should be any real difficulties for me to actually complete the first village section. I have beaten the game on professional after all. Twice even. Yeah, I mentioned last time that RE4 is probably most likely and definitely my favorite game of all time. And that also means that I've completed the game a bunch of times. Which also means that I'm pretty familiar with all the environments and the overall design of the game and the history of its development. I guess to some extent though, I can't say I'm a goddamn expert or anything, but I do find this stuff fun to read about and to think about. And sitting here recording myself playing it and talking about it, yeah, it feels good. Actually, I kind of been excited to make a follow-up video. Thing is, I feel like I can't let this take up too much space, or like, I can't worry too much about like how awkward it might feel to do these kinds of videos and stuff. I feel like it's better to just, I don't know, embrace it, just do it. Have fun with it. With all that said, man, do I have some mixed feelings about this area right here. So when we finished playing last time, we had this super intense fight. We were introduced to basically how the whole combat is gonna feel for the rest of the game. And it's super hectic, right? And it all ends with Leon, our main dude here, saying the famous, deservedly so, super famous line, "Where is everyone going? Bingo." Love that line. And then it's all quiet, and all the zombies go because this big old church bell rang. And now we're kind of exploring this village after all the villagers just left. And I don't know, this game is so goddamn good at setting the proper mood for the whole game. Because it feels weird to come into this place after having this intense battle and they're just zombies just kind of, or ganados, quote unquote zombies, standing here just doing farm work. And everything is just kind of chill. For them at least. For me it's, or for Leon I guess, it's not chill at all. Listen to that music. Ominous as fuck. So, just that whole vibe of like, everything has gone back to some sort of calm state. But you're on edge because you just had to fight a goddamn chainsaw man. It's just so off. I love it. And also just how big and open this entire area is. Like, it's quite a open area. Like, you can, like, from where we're standing over there to like the exit, you can just see straight to point B from a straight line. Like it's open in that sense. It's not like tight corridors or anything. And I don't know. In some ways, I'd say the previous area felt quite claustrophobic in that sense of like how there were more smaller houses and there were a fuck ton of enemies that were ambushing you and stuff. So that entire experience felt kind of closed in. But now here you are in this more open environment, in this semi-calm state, and everything just feels off. I love it. And to really put the cherry on top, what makes this entire section feel great, if we just walk here, we just kind of like, we notice them, they don't notice us, so we can kind of just pretend we're stealthing. We'll look into this little house here and like, oh shit, there's a fucking save point here. Now this is wild for me for a few reasons. Like, save points are supposed to make you feel safe, right? That has been like a staple in the Resident Evil games, like design-wise or whatever. That like, you make these trips in like through very specific parts of either a mansion or a completely overrun town filled with zombies and stuff, whatever environments they had been using up until this point. It was always such a classic thing of like when you come to a save point or save station, whatever, save room, then it hits you with the super serene and calming but still kind of haunting save room music or theme. And it's always been this moment. People keep cherishing it and saying that that's something where the Resident Evil games do super well. But then you have this little moment here where like the previous save point we encountered was right at the start. You had just like encountered a few enemies in the house there, and I guess you also could say it was kind of like a mini version or a light version of what we are experiencing right now. Beta version. Call it. But then when we get to this save point, and it's just how it's placed, where it's placed. Like, are you safe or not? Like, you're safe here, but it's like you're standing right between danger and safety. I don't know. This area does feel very special. And I love what they've managed to do. Someone might say that I'm overanalyzing things, but I wouldn't say so. I think my feelings and thoughts are valid. Fuck you. No more farming for you, boy. And even the fact that there's like no combat music or anything, or everything just stays in this. Like it has this just ambient music going on. Just nothing changes. It's fucking great. I wonder who was in charge of setting the right mood in the environments. Maybe that was a joint effort. Probably not. Where's the smelly pendant? There it is. So, this is a fun little thing. You see this goddamn shiny as fuck pendant. It's just a little trap. I love it. Like, oh, if you shoot it, it's gonna fall into the goop. But if you're paying attention, you can shoot this plank, and then this thing will fall, and then you can shoot the thing. It's so cool. It's like a little interaction, but it's not explicit. Like a side interaction. I like this. Like, usually when I look at side interactions in games, it's usually something like, I don't know, something that is satisfying to interact with, like cutting grass, I guess, in Zelda maybe, or something like that. But here they add other thing. There's actually a proper like puzzle going on with it. I love it. You know what? I'm not even gonna break this plank. I always break it. I'm gonna take the shitty pendant. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Let me check the. Oh, I love the worm water. Awesome. Let's ambush this guy. Bye, mister. Fuck. Get out of here. Oh shit, there's another dude. So the title for the previous video, which I decided kind of on the spot to name there and then. The name I ended up going for was, what was it again? Playing RE4 until I can find my voice. That doesn't make sense. That is kind of what this all is. Just at the end of the day, it's kind of like a exercise for me to get comfortable with doing this kind of stuff. In a way, it's fun because if I do this for a long time, like if I hypothetically have done this for a year or something, or however long is considered to be long, then it will be funny to look back on this and be like, damn, I really seeing like how I'm literally struggling with setting up the microphone and shit. And I'm just using my default ass headset that I have at home. I think the sound is alright. It also feels interesting. I think I mentioned this in the last video where like it's interesting to think about like who am I actually speaking to right now. It's not like obviously this is not a stream, although I could imagine doing streams at some point or wrong way. But I'm just talking with myself. But I'm pretending like I'm talking to someone. But that someone is someone that's gonna listen at some point. Or someone. Some people. Okay. Gotta press X. Fuck. I don't remember. I think either my mashing is just way too slow or I am playing with... I mean, this is 60 FPS. I think this version doesn't, like, if I understand it correctly, when they made the HD remasters of RE4, they forgot to adapt all the QuickTime events that were originally meant, or yeah, they got it, that were originally implemented with 30 FPS in mind, but then suddenly you have an HD version and now it's 60 FPS. Which means that in essence you have to mash twice as hard to beat these button mashing QuickTime events. Kinda fucked, but oh well. I'll get back to the talking about who I'm talking about part later. That sentence made absolutely no sense. Anyway, this is also a great place in the game. These goddamn dynamite people. This is great. He just runs back, takes cover, and then does he start? Yeah. I love how they made that. Are I gonna throw? Ah, okay. It's like it's such a scripted event, technically. But it's like, I don't know, the fact that it's happening so seamlessly and there's no real emphasis put on it. It's not like a cutscene. Hey, there we go. You can't fool me. I just kind of love the attitude of it, of how, like, it's no big deal, yeah. Here's some exploding zombies. Whatever. Here's a tarantula we see only once in the game and never again. Sorry, Mr. Spoiler. Can't let all the arachnophobic people out there get skied. I love this place. It's also kind of unfair too. Like, this place is probably gonna lead to a few game overs for some people. At least it did for me. Like, if you were to look at the statistics of like where people end up dying in the game, I can imagine there being a peak here. Because like, at this point you're probably still getting used to the controls and stuff. Especially if it was 2004 and you were done playing fucking Resident Evil Code Veronica or whatever Resident Evil game. And like maneuvering, like aiming at these tiny little dynamites, or even understanding that you can blow them up, or even understanding that there are dynamites at all. It makes sense that that people would die here more. That's my theory, at least. What's up, Lewis? Little rough, don't you think?
You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
There he is. The big cheese.
The big cheese.
What?
What? Cheese throw. Oh wait, yeah, this was the end of the chapter. For some reason I thought I ended the last video at the end of the first chapter. How did I forget that there's like at least 2 more zombies to kill?
Feeble humans.
Ah, what a great start to the game.
Give you our power.
Absolutely fantastic. Grape juice?
Soon.
God damn you, Sandler.
To resist this intoxicating power.
Poor Leon, getting injected with lean by weird Spanish called people.
Hey, wake up.
Gotta smoke.
Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americanos, eh? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Why is it locked up? Isn't it working with the... We're supposed to work with the people?
Girl. Seen her?
I forget.
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
I'd make that guess.
Psychic powers. Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
Is it a rough day?
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You
They
put
could have
your life on the
reused the
line.
tarantula there.
Nobody really appreciates you enough for it.
Just saying.
Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department.
I wonder how they handle the lip syncing. Like, do they lip sync in Japanese in the Japanese version?
After you.
Ah! Almost forgot about that. Kick.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Okay, the lip syncing might just be not as tight in the walkie-talkie cutscenes. Not sure if it's because of recency bias. Because, oh...
Over here, stranger.
Stranger! Favorite mans. Yeah, I don't know if I prefer the Luis Serra from the remake more. But I don't know, hearing him say big cheese makes me question my self-questioning about what I prefer, or who I prefer.
Got a selection of...
Good things on sale, stranger.
What are you buying?
I'm buying a gun. Or am I? Maybe it's a... What am I buying? Oh yeah, rifle. Yeah, of course. Why would I not buy the rifle? Thank you.
What are you buying?
What are you buying? Oh wait,
What are you
I
selling?
think I have something to sell. Oh yeah, I have the shitty pendant. Very dirty accessory. Oh
Is
well.
that all? Thank you.
Not my fault.
Is that... Thank you.
I don't know if I forgot any treasures. Like, I have beaten the game a million times, but I don't remember exactly where all the treasures are. One of those people that tend to still buy the treasure maps. Can't be bothered to actually remember where everything is. Anyway.
What are you buying? Is that all?
Sui.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Yeah, let's upgrade the handgun.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Let's upgrade everything.
Not enough cash, stranger.
Not enough cash. Stranger. Hey, isn't there another treasure here? I think there should be something more. I don't know. There's not. I'm mixing shit up. Yeah, this arena's great too. Man, this game has a lot of great arenas. Like, there's so much stuff you can extract from RE4 in terms of good design. Look at this. Look at it positioned. This view. Wow, this is great. You're good at this shit. So watch this. Did I fuck it up? Somehow I didn't. This I was literally screaming his lungs off while it was falling. Everyone just yeah, must have been the wind. How do you say that in Spanish? God damn it. Ah, fuck it. Actually, let's fuck some shit up. Oops. Where you at? This guy's just walking. Doesn't even care. Oh god. Let's see. Ah, fuck. Actually managed to. Oh, wait. Hey! The iframe saved me. I'll take that. I'll also take that. Bro. Accuracy 0%. Youch. Oh god. Maybe I'm overestimating how good I am at this game. I swear I've beaten this on professional. Twice. I even beat the VR version. That was crazy fun. Oh no, I have to buy the rifle again. Alright. I guess at least I have a second chance on headshotting everyone.
Got a selection of
Good things on sale, stranger.
what are you selling?
Bye bye dirty pendant.
Thank you.
Bye bye spindle.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Actually, I'm not gonna buy the treasure map.
Is that all straight?
I don't need treasures.
Thank you.
I especially don't need the
What are
scope.
you buying?
Because I'm not stupid.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've come to realize over the years that I do like reload speed. Just something a man can only learn by aging. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know how long I've been recording now. Maybe I'm eating up my entire hard drive right now. I have no idea. I think it's been like half an hour. Isn't that kind of how long I ended up going for last time? Maybe. Oh well, let's get this headshot. Fuck. Must have been the wind again. I'm just gonna call the people who are supposed to be future viewers of these videos ghosts. Doesn't make... There's not a... Can't think of a better term than that. That's kind of what it feels like. I'm talking to ghosts. It's like some type of entity is listening, but it's like a future entity. Fuck. The music kicked in. That means everyone's pissed. Hello. Goodbye. Ouch. This summer, Leon Kennedy gets an axe to the face. How embarrassing. Fuck. Well, at least I'm slowly warming up to quote-unquote finding my voice. Oh shit. I don't think that was the smartest move there, dude. Yeah. You just killed everyone for me. It's gonna be crazy though. By episode 4, I'm gonna be like so comfortable. Whatever that'll mean in the moment. At that moment. I wonder what hurts more. Getting shot in the face or getting a hatchet in the face. I think these zombies don't have guns. Oh shit. And I've been playing so much on the Switch version. It's like I play this game on like every console ever. Or every version. I've played a lot of versions at least. But like on the Switch version, I think like the decline button is the accept button here. I'm playing with an Xbox controller right now. Oh god, I'm dead. Okay, I'm good. So if you see me spamming like select a button over and over again, you know why? Es el becadillo. Money. Maybe I'll round things off at the end of this encounter. I think I've been recording for a bit too long. We're making some solid progress. Youch. I say as I get a hatchet in my face again. That was smooth. Oh, hello. Boom. That's how you fight zombie. Oh god. If only I had the Wii controllers. I also play the Wii version. Damn, what versions have I played now that I think about it? It's like... Okay, it is the Steam version, obviously. I've beaten the Wii version, like... quite a few times at least. That's my... Actually, that was my first version of the game that I ever played. I have beaten it on the Switch like a few times. I've beaten the VR version like twice. Oh my god, yeah, I even beat the fucking iPod Touch version. Oh, that game was horrible. But I played the fuck out of it. I guess it was kind of impressive for what it was. It was essentially like a shitty, like a random company, like some third-party company made a PS1 version on it, like not in a cool way. They're just a really shitty, janky way, like in a budget way. Is what I'm trying to say. Is that necessary? I'll just eat one. What I really like about the combat is that, like, when you really get into the zone, it kind of becomes like a choreographed dance in the end. And that's pretty cool. Let's see. I think the treasure's supposed to be here. Yeah. I like the idea of attempting to speedrun RE4. Like I've only ever tried to speedrun one game, and it was a mod of Celeste. Like, not even the actual released version of Celeste, but like the, I don't know if a lot of people know about it, but like the version of Celeste that was made before Celeste actually, like the prototype version of Celeste that was made with like the fake console, the Pico 8. I don't know how else would even describe what Pico 8 is. It's like an imaginary console, like a retro console, and people made games for it. And Celeste was one of them. And someone made a mod of that game called Perisher, and I speedran that for some reason. That was great. I could beat it in 5 minutes. Pretty cool. I think there's a save point here. No, just not here at least. Maybe I'll quit here actually. I worry that my hard drive might explode. This is a kind of a shitty laptop I'm playing on either way. But cool. This was fun. Let's do this more. Bye.